I'm going to show you how one piece of content turned into 2,250 ManyChat triggers, 450 emails collected, and 50 entries to my masterclass step by step. Before we do that, if you are new here, my name is Stephen Physique. I am the founder of the Coach University. I have a completely no bullshit approach to building your online coaching business. Let's get into the video. Let's start with the one piece of content that actually kicked it all off. So I'm just going to show you the hook and I'm going to show you the amount of comments here. 2,258. That was when I turned everything off as well. So by that time, I had ManyChat replying on there. I was like, no, I don't want to get spammed. So we've got 1,350 reshares, 820 likes, 39,000 views, a few follows, 328. Yeah, let's get stuck into it. Claude edits all of my videos on Capcut now. So I made a very bold statement there, also with a text hook. Let me show you how it's done. Here is the folder where we have 7 unedited videos. So what I did here was I just sped up the video because it's basically just giving a tutorial on how Claude operates. Now this is the prompt. Hold this down so you can read it. That allowed me to edit. So holding it down will obviously increase viewer retention, boosting on the algorithm. And here is the result. You can see all the 7 videos showcasing the result. You can see the raw footage and then you can see the final. Let's just take this one as an example. I'm a fraud, 2 minutes and 22 seconds. So we've got the whole, it's wild by the way. It did take off for like 2 minutes and 20 seconds, which is crazy. If you're not using the Claude Capcut feature, then I suggest you do. Video here with added B-roll and captions. So not only has it gone from 3:26 to 1 minute and 3, it's added B-roll, captions. I can only help you if you use Capcut and if you have Claude. If you are, so there I'm qualifying the individual. So if you do not have Capcut, do not have Claude, then I cannot help you. If you are interested in implementing this insane editing hack, all I need you to do right now is comment Capcut down below. And that's it. That's the whole video. Comment Capcut. Listen, I probably could have got way more engagement and way more comments, but I wanted to be specific to Capcut and I wanted to be specific to Claude. Let's go on to the ManyChat trigger. Here is the ManyChat trigger. It's been triggered 2,245 times and this message has been sent. Just made the final adjustments. We're good to go with the prompt. If you want to access it right now, let me know. And then they will literally just click give me access, which will take them to the landing page. Here is where the magic happens. Here is where I start to implement my language, speak to male online coaches, go through what this Capcut editor is supposed to do. Anyone who has interest will be able to capitalize on the interest and know, right, this is what it does. Raw video, edit, hook, Capcut, see what's inside, and it takes you to what is in the kit. And if you can't be asked and you want to jump straight to it, get the editor, fill out the details. So all of this here is generated again through Claude. I have obviously gone through and rebuilt all of the text myself. Why I built this, just qualifying the individual, answering all the questions that anyone could possibly have. This was a nice touch as well in terms of how much money you'll be saving on editing. So let's say you do 10 shorts per week, £1,000 a month on editing is about right. 7 shorts a week, 750 for 1 short a day is about right. And you're handing out probably 18 hours of your time back. So once they filled this out, they're giving me their email, they're giving me their Instagram handle, their first name, last name. We jump to the emails. The email is triggered by the inbound webhook. That inbound webhook is this form here, and then they get added to my email sequence, which is going to be flagged as a tag for mentoring lead. And then the prompt is a very simple download here, download the Capcut editor. And this is obviously how I built it with HTML. If you don't know what HTML is, neither did I. This is all done through Claude. Again, I've just come in and changed the text. So this is the initial download. If they wanted to go on the masterclass, they can click that link, which takes them to this here, which is the masterclass. We'll break that down in a minute. That's the first email. Then there is a wait time of 1 day. Then we have some email nurturing. So this one here is the prompt was never the hard part. The real problem is actually XYZ. If I just break down exactly what I'm doing here, so I'm pivoting because editing isn't just the only thing that we can use to enhance content creation. I've basically highlighted that and gone, right, here's your actual problem and you have a system problem. So I'm making them aware, problem aware, why most coaches post content that goes nowhere, really highlighting their true issue, which is obviously attraction, connection, conversion content. Then a masterclass. So how are you getting on? Little touch base, showing them that we've got the masterclass here, tap that, which again takes them to this. And this is where 50 people originally came. I'll just give you a little quick snippet of the masterclass. This is what we're going to be covering today. 4 main objectives. The editor on Claude, how I open Capcut, how I take a raw video, take out all the dead space. So basically giving them an insight into what you'll walk away with. The editor fully functioning, how I make editing decisions, the content system behind it, and every single question answered. Boom. Now, the reason why we managed to successfully get 50 entries to the Masterclass is because we had a 5-step email nurturing system, right? So email nurturing 1 and 2 was problem awareness and giving value. Then soft launch of the Masterclass was email 3. And then email 4 was again, more nurturing. I'm gonna be real with you for a second, definitely my language. And I'm really now starting to go into everything. So it was never the edit. So this is obviously setting up my 21-day content challenge, which is really what I am looking to promote. Yeah. So the Masterclass and the Capcut Claude download is all free value in exchange for information. And where I can really have my impact and where it's really valuable is entering the 21-day content challenge. Because we all know as coaches that content isn't just editing. It is understanding your niche, executing your message well, attraction pieces, connection pieces, and conversion pieces simultaneously, week on week, month by month. Now, if that's something that you are actually interested in doing, I am currently hosting a 21-day content challenge. I'll leave the link in the description down below. However, we're not going to talk about that too much today. I want to go into the email nurturing system here that we have. And once this first 5-step phase, which is completely connected to the actual lead magnet, we then go into the email nurturing, providing my story, providing information, and then we go boom, 21-day challenge launch. By the time I've actually launched an offer that is for any level of money, I've sent 9 emails. Now, if somebody doesn't bite on this offer, it goes open or not, and then I go back into nurturing. The man behind the guide, get to know me properly. Who is the guy behind the guide? And then again, we go back into a value email and a hard launch. Whenever somebody doesn't bite, you don't need to throw your toys out the pram, you just need to nurture them. That is the full system. One piece of content, one trigger, one landing page, one email sequence, one masterclass. Everything that you just watched is live right now. The link to download the Claude Capcut editor is in the description down below. The link to watch the masterclass is also in the description down below. And if you want to build something specifically for your coaching business, just like this, in your own way, for your own funnel, with your own content, with your own message, with your own landing page, etc., then all I need you to do is book in a call with me. It's free of charge, and we'll run through exactly what you need and what your bottleneck in your business is right now, my G. I've been your boy, Stephen Physique. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.